We need to remember that everyone should have a fair access to the critical opportunity structures needed to succeed in life, and that affirmatively connecting people to opportunity, creates positive, transformative change in our campuses, in our communities, in our neighborhoods, in our homes, in our lives. We can infuse our respective disciplines with content that brings to the surface the geographic and ideographic footprints of inequality. Social justice issues are never static, and new challenges and issues are constantly emerging. Martin Luther King did not live long enough to see his beloved nation rise up and live out the true meaning of his creed. He did not live long enough to see the sons and daughters of slaves and slave masters sit together comfortably and by choice around the table of brotherhood. Nor did he live to see the pockets of injustice and oppression, whether in Mississippi or wherever they festered in this country, transformed into places of freedom and justice. He didn't even live long enough to see his children grow up. It is for us to finish this work. And can we do it? Are we up to it? Cynics might say that, oh, this can never happen. This is too big. Think of the immensity of the task. Who could expect such from the powerful historical exploiters, the villains, the ne'er-do-wells? Who could expect such from the oppressed, dispossessed, and disenfranchised? I personally take courage from the poet County Cullen, pondering the mysterious movements of his Creator. I doubt not God is good, well-meaning, kind, and did he stoop to quibble, could tell why the little buried mole continues blind, why flesh that mirrors him must someday die, make plain the reason tortured Tantalus is baited by the fickle fruit, declare if merely brute, caprice doomed Sisyphus to struggle up a never-ending stair. Inscrutable his ways are, and immune to catechism by a mind too strewn with petty cares to slightly understand what awful brain compels his awful hand. But yet do I marvel at this curious thing, to make a poet black and bid him sing. Well, then there was James Weldon Johnson, who extols in 3 stanzas the achievements of people brought so low. Oh, black and unknown bards of long ago, how came your lips to touch the sacred fire? How in your darkness did you come to know the power and beauty of the minstrel's lyre? Who first from midst his bonds lifted his eyes? Who first from out of the still watch, lone and long, feeling the ancient faith of prophets rise within his dark-kept soul, burst into song? Heart of what slave poured out such melody as "Steal Away to Jesus"? On its strains his spirit must have nightly floated free. Though still about his hands he felt his chains, who heard great Jordan roll, whose starward eye saw chariot swing low, and who was he that breathed that comforting melodic sigh? Nobody knows the trouble I see. I've been on this earth 62 years. I am grateful to my Creator for letting me be here that long, because there was a time when nobody would have thought that I would have made it. And this is a season for me where many of my contemporaries have gone on to meet their reward, have fallen by the wayside, have taken an exit from this world of tears. But I continue to labor on, to live on, and do well. But as I do that, I must remember that you need to help somebody. It doesn't matter if they look like you. but you need to help somebody, because in doing so, you make yourself richer. We need to take the opportunity that the tragedy in Haiti has presented to begin to feel a little better about ourselves. See, when we can do something for somebody, it tells us first and foremost that we had the ability to do that something in the first place. And if you can do it once, you can do it again. We got to stop sitting down, waiting for the dream to materialize. It's not going to happen until we do something to make it so. Thank you.